Hey guys, alright, so I'm back today. It's 5:45 at night right now on Thursday, so I'm recording this the day before, and I realized I didn't have a video up or ready for you guys for tomorrow, and I am trying to do one video a week, uploading on Fridays. So last week I talked about my fitness history, and today I'm going to talk about my diet history and a bit of an update. Actually, a very big update. Going back to the beginning, when I was born, as you guys know, I was born here, and the first few years I moved to the Philippines, and when I was there, I ate whatever my grandparents fed me. So, beef, chicken, shrimp, seafood, rice, vegetables, whatever they gave me, I ate it. I don't think I was a very picky child. I think I pretty much ate whatever was given to me. So I ate everything. And then when I moved back to the United States, when I was around 5 or 6 years old, still ate quite a bit of rice and all that, but then obviously being in America, in the US, there are a lot more options in regards to cuisines and different types of food, so I started eating, macaroni and cheese, typical standard American diet, macaroni and cheese, pasta, cereal, cold cut sandwiches and stuff like that. Very typical. And then, let's see, high school, as you guys know, I was more involved with school and after school activities, so a lot of times I would just get my own dinner, and that usually was fast food, so that's not good. Breakfast I would eat, so yeah, let's go to the beginning of the day. For most of high school, breakfast I would either not eat breakfast, or I would grab like a little cappuccino. We had a little cappuccino machine or whatever in high school, so I'd get that because I thought it was cool. Honestly, it was the cool thing to have. So I had that, and then for lunch I would get hot lunch, or go through the line, and I would get like a chicken sandwich and curly fries if they had it, or regular fries. No vegetables, just animal protein and carbs. And then dinner was same thing pretty much. Fries, McDonald's, Burger King, Portillo's. If you live in the Chicagoland area, you know what Portillo's is. Wendy's, whatever. There was a Wendy's right across the street from my school, so we'd go there a lot. And then sometimes I'd come home and eat. My mom was not and still does not like to cook, so her dinners were just like pasta and pasta sauce from a can or a jar, or macaroni and cheese, very, very simple things, frozen pizza. So all of this stuff, all the food I was consuming was not healthy at all, pretty much in any diet or any person's mind. I would say it was not healthy at all. So because of that, I actually started getting gallstones. So stones, calcium buildup, I believe, in my gallbladder, and it's caused by having a very high-fat diet. Now, I am not a typical candidate or person, if you will, that would have gallstones. Typically, it's people that are a little older, like middle age or older, heavier, and I am not middle-aged or heavy. I'll be 27 in a month, but I'm not heavy. I'm good. So it was weird, but I also found out I do have a family history of gallstones, and my grandma had to have hers removed, as well as her sister. My mom is fine so far. So yeah, so with the gallstones, I did have to get my gallbladder removed, and that's when I kind of started realizing my diet is shit. Basically, like, I was eating awful food, and so that's when I started kind of looking into what I was eating more. It's kind of when I started learning how to cook for myself, because previously I only knew how to do the basics, pasta, what I grew up with, pasta, how to make macaroni and cheese, and heat up stuff in the microwave, and pour milk into a bowl and cereal. So yeah, it was, so I got my gallbladder out when I was in college, actually, my junior year of college. I had to get my gallbladder removed. summer going into senior, I don't know. I was like 23-ish, yeah, around 23 years old. So, yeah, I was in college, going to Illinois State University, and I shared an apartment, or it was a house, but it was the attic, and it had 2 rooms, so I shared it with my roommate, Erica, and we had a kitchen and everything. So I just started looking up recipes on Pinterest or watching YouTube videos on, you know, people showing recipes and cooking, and I just started trying doing it, and it worked out well for the most part. Most of the stuff I made was good, at least for me. And then I found Tone It Up, and I signed up for their plan or whatever, so I got recipes from there, and that kind of started me working out a little more. And then after college, it's just been a journey. I've always been not changing my diet, but trying to be more cognizant of what I'm eating. So if I'm eating McDonald's one meal, then I'm going to try to balance it out and eat like at least some greens and fruits or something the rest of the day or throughout, or the next day, kind of compensate for it. And then last year, like this time last year, I decided I wanted to try the vegan diet or plant-based diet. And so I did that for a whole year. Well, not exactly calendar date to calendar date, but pretty much a whole year of not eating any dairy, no meat, no chicken, no seafood, nothing from an animal. So like honey I didn't eat, and I did that for about a year. And I'm saying past tense because drum roll, I'm not vegan anymore. Yeah, so I felt fine for the most part. I felt good, but I don't know if I felt a huge difference. I did get my blood work done 6 months into the year, so around June, July time I got my blood work done, and everything seemed pretty normal. I actually have a video on my channel talking more about my blood work, and there were a few things off, but easily adjustable and all that. And then about a week ago, I watched Nikocado Avocado here on YouTube. He was just questioning the vegan diet or the plant-based diet and wondering if we really are getting all the nutrients we're supposed to, or if we're absorbing it like we are supposed to reach our optimal health. And I actually have a friend, Anna, who is a health coach, a holistic health coach, if you will, and I know she was vegan for a while too, a raw vegan, I believe, and then she switched her diet to eating more clean and with animal products. So I just felt that, I felt good, I felt great, but I feel like I could feel even better. And that's my goal now, is to find the right, not fad diet, like I say diet, but like I'm not trying to go on a diet to like lose weight or anything. I'm just trying to find the best way to eat and the best things to eat to make me feel the best I can. And so now I'm working with Anna. I signed up for an 8-week program with her where we talk on the phone for about an hour once a week, and she helps me figure out, different foods to try together, food combining, and she really helps me understand why we eat certain things, why we should eat, and some animals and all that, and the benefits of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So for now, I don't know how much I can share about what I'm learning and all that, but I will quickly share kind of a typical day for me now. If you want to know what I ate as a vegan, I have videos of what I ate this week or what I ate today. What I ate videos on my channel. You guys can check that out if you're interested in being vegan. I highly part of me sometimes still wants to be vegan, but really a lot of people nowadays are like stepping away from even calling themselves anything, and they'll still eat plant-based, or they'll still follow a vegan diet, but they don't want to call themselves that anymore because there are a few negative connotations along with it, and if you are a YouTuber, it can get a little intense. So yeah, So yeah, if you want to, I still recommend it. If you're interested in it, I highly recommend you research about it and give it a try. I mean, either way, the more whole foods, plants, and whole foods we eat, the better it is for us. There's no arguing that. The more fruits and vegetables we eat, the better it is for us. So, being vegan, that you consume all that. You only consume fruits, plants, fruits, veggies, and plants and grains and stuff like that. So, yes, I'm not saying vegan was bad. It was actually probably one of the best things I've done ever for my body and myself. So, yeah. So anyways, what do I eat on a normal day? I eat 2 scrambled eggs seasoned with Mrs. Dash, the original Mrs. Dash, and then about a cup of sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes in the oven for breakfast. Oh, and then I also have my green juice. If you want the recipe or anything like that, it's in some of my old videos, the what I eat in a day videos. So my green juice, and then I have my eggs and my sweet potatoes, and then I work out at lunch, and then after I have a piece of fruit, so a banana or an apple are my go-tos right now, and then after that I will have my lunch. I have usually a vegetable or vegetables, and then a protein, animal protein, and so it's either chicken or tuna or turkey breast or like ground turkey, all lean meats. And then after work, if I'm hungry, I'll have a little snack, another fruit, and then for dinner I'll have brown rice or some sort of starch with another animal protein and veggies. So yeah, so basically it's a lot of veggies and a lot of meat, which is very, very different from what I've been doing the past year. So it is a change, and it is a challenge right now because I love Asian food, and I know I shouldn't eat a lot of soy sauce, and I know I shouldn't eat as much rice as I do. So it's a change, and it's a process, and I'm gonna continue trying, and I'm gonna continue following what Anna tells me. And she is taking into consideration how I'm feeling. So like throughout the week, if I feel weird after eating a certain meal or certain food, then I'll let her know, and we'll adjust, and we'll note it for the future. So yeah, that's my, I guess, diet history and an update on me. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Also, let me know what else you want to see, what you want to see in my next video. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.